I don't remember my first fight too well. And that's probably a good thing because I remember not being the winner. I fought my best friend Dennis. I don't know how or why it started, but I remember the fear that circulated through me as I formed my hands into tools of destruction for the first time in my life. Pressured by the shouts of instigators who watched in earnest as two friends prepared to hurl tightened balls of knuckle at a face they once shared laughs with. "You better fight him," they shouted. "Quit being such a pussy and swing already." These shouts were open palms that thrust us off this narrow plank that we walked, plunging us into battle. Removing any hesitation that might have festered in our small minds. Throw your fucking deuces up and man the fuck up. This is what it meant to be a man. To have fear of absolutely nothing except our own emotions, so we bury that shit deep. Wear our masculinity like a mask, stone-faced and expressionless. A dam holding back any tear with the audacity to conceive itself. This is what it meant to be a man. We didn't have any examples. We were just boys sprinting along in a relay race to manhood, not to fit in our hand-me-downs better, but to fill the man-sized void left at home. So we turned to the blocks that raised us for role models. Kevin down the street was a real man. Always had money in stacks. People respected him. You'd think that his house was a McDonald's the way they drive through just to greet him at his front porch. Dap him up, real tight like the laces on his Jordans, brand new like the rest of his clothes. Then they'd be on their way. Slip hand in pocket as if to stow that moment away to give them a lift later on that day. Carlos, 2 doors down, was a real man. All the ladies loved him. On any given weekend, you can catch him stumbling out of his hoopty with a different girl wrapped inside of his arms. Rewind. Carlos, 2 doors down, was a real man. All the ladies loved him. On any given weekend, you can catch him stumbling out of his hoopty with a different girl wrapped inside of his arm. Andres, up the block, was a real man. Fearless as ever, nerves made of the same steel as a piece he concealed in his waistband. He never hesitated to cock back his cockiness. This is what we strive to be like. To us, the road to manhood was a testosterone-lined highway that we'd speed down in sports car-shaped egos, fueled by aggression and the necessity to prove ourselves. We'd zigzag through traffic doing a $1.50 wearing shades the color of pride that blocked our vision from any road signs that might have warned us of our misdirection. But we sped on, putting as much distance between us and any emotions that might have needed expression. See, this is what it meant to be a man. Fast money, faster women, and tempers shorter than a high school transcripts. You would have thought the ocean was a cattle ranch, the way we fished for beef. Wait patiently at a nightclub for someone to brush against our shoulder too hard. Treat women with less respect than the NSA has for your email inbox. This is what it meant to be a man. So we man the fuck up. Pretend pain don't exist. Resist emotion in relationships. Show true grit 24/7. Live in fear of showing fear. Live in fear of our unmanly inadequacies. I didn't really watch sports as a kid, but the way I rocked the jersey, you'd have thought I was a point guard, guarding my insecurities. I'd smile and nod when car top came along. GT this, LS that, PT here, and GT again, a wide smiling WTF right here. See, I don't remember my first fight too well. It's the first battle in a war to prove my manhood that I've been losing my whole life. I don't have a cinder block handshake. I can't fix your car if it's broken. I fucking hate SportsCenter and the million incarnations of ESPN that exist.
Rewind.
I fucking hate SportsCenter and the million incarnations of ESPN that exist. I'm a fan of musical theater. I sing love songs in the shower. I got a cat named Nino, and my favorite color is purple. I'm a fan of musical theater. I sing love songs in the shower. I got a cat named Nino, and my favorite color is purple. See, I give love to whoever might need it, and I only use these hands for creation now. See, I'm trying to figure out what it means to be a man. I haven't quite found out yet. But when you ask me to man up, I can't help but ask you, how long have you been living with your fists clenched so tightly? When was the last time you opened them up to allow for someone else's embrace? See, I haven't found out what it means to be a man. I'm still searching. But I can tell you, after years of fighting to prove myself, how good it feels to just let go. Thank you. Oh, y'all are too kind.